welcome once again to your home of cars, your home of import. My name is Salome Mureithi. I am the import manager here at Urban Drive, and today we're going to talk about the import process because we realize that most of us are not aware about this process into details. So we thought that it's good to make sure that our viewers, our followers are well acquainted with the information on importation. So without much ado, I will jump into making you understand what is importation compared to buying a car in Kenya or locally. Importation generally is bringing in of foreign used cars from other countries to Kenya. And here we are looking at importing cars from Japan, the UK, Singapore, South Africa, and anywhere else that we are going to get auction for all used cars to bring them to you here in Kenya. So most asked questions that we get every day on importation is, what is the advantage of buying a car abroad and buying a car here locally? And we are going to look at that extensively so that you'll understand and you can make a decision if you want to buy your car here or import. One advantage when it comes to importation is that it's affordable. One will ask me, how is it affordable to bring a car all the way from Japan or UK or South Africa other than buying a car that is here? As we all know that most of these cars that we have in our local showrooms are not Kenyan made, of course, and they are used. These cars are foreign used in other countries. We bring them here and sell to you as a second owner. But when you decide to do your importation, this car will come to you as the first owner of that car. That is sometimes where people get confused when we tell you that it is a new car. And when we mean a new car, we don't mean 0 mileage. We mean that you are the first owner of that used car in Kenya. Because now if you decide to sell that car, the person who will buy from you will be the second owner of that car, and it will be termed as locally used. But when you're buying it, you bought it as foreign used and you were the first owner of that car. Bringing that car here as the first owner, that is the importation, is much cheaper. It's affordable, and you end up saving up to 30% of what you would have used when you'd have bought that car locally or in a showroom here in Kenya. Reason being, the same showroom that is selling to you that car has also imported that car but has acted as your middle person to bring that car to you. So when you buy that car from a showroom like us, we have them here for people who don't want to wait, you become a second owner of that car. The showroom is the first owner, you become the second owner. But when you bring it directly, you become the first owner of that car, making it more affordable for you because there's no one else that is in the middle of that process of bringing that car or selling that car, because you pay that car direct to the company that is exporting it. Another advantage is that when you buy, I think I've mentioned that, you avoid that middleman person. And another thing that you need to understand or to know before you import that car is the company you're bringing the car with, the export company. Urban Drive, we are the authorized B-Forward agents, and we assist you bring the car through B-Forward. B-Forward is one of the renowned exporting companies in Japan. It's actually the best over years when it comes to car exportation. So we are the authorized agents here in Kenya, and we are located at Kiambu Road. Anytime you want to import your car, you can walk in and we're going to assist you to import that car through B-Forward. So make sure that the car, the company you're using is authentic and it is registered under the companies of importation in Japan. By making sure that it's registered, you must have a local agent that is going to take you through and also give you those credentials for the company that you're using. For example, I've already mentioned Urban Drive, we are the agents for B-Forward in Kenya. The other thing you need to know before you do your importation is the affordability of the car that you're buying. Don't go for a car that is beyond your budget. Go for a car that you know is within your budget, a car that you know you can maintain, and a car you know that you can easily get the parts or the spares of that car that you want to bring as easily as possible. So don't just rush to buy your car. Be sure of the model, be sure of also the resale value of the car that you want to bring. And as here seated in this office, we are ready to help you in that milestone of the process. Because of course, there's always a starting point for everything, and you cannot know everything at the beginning. Even when you're starting to drive your car, there was always the first day that you went to the driving school and you're given the first steps when you're driving your car. So we don't take it for granted that not everyone is acquainted with the import process. So that is why we are seated here to assist you get the best that you can. Secondly, the next point that you need to know before you import your car is the regulations that are laid down by Kenya before you bring that car to Kenya. You just don't bring any car. Reason being, there are those rules that Kenya has put across to make sure that they regulate that process of importation of used car from abroad. And one is, of course, you cannot bring a car that is not left-handed. Your car first has to be left-handed. Two, your car must be 7 years old, 7 years and below. It should not be above 7 years. For example, this year we're bringing cars only from 2017, and this is because of the duty payment and the KRA taxes. We have to calculate that in following the years that car, how old that car is, and we're going to advise you on that. The next is that car must be that car must go through the roadworthiness inspection by the KEBS agents that is located in the country of export. We say that car must pass the inspection for it to come here. This is to make sure that it is roadworthy to be used in Kenya. Those are some but a few things that you need to know before you import your car, and some of the things that you need to understand as a first-time importer of a car, because it is exciting. It's an exciting journey, and as here as Urban Drive, Be Forward Authorized Agent, we want to make sure that you have a seamless import process and you get your dream car as per your expectation. And you know that the better specs you get of your car, the more easy it will be for you to dispose that car outside here, and we assist you bring you another car, because like I said, you always have a starting point, and we really want to make sure that we are part of your journey when it comes to importation. Next time, we're going to look at our next episode, which is the process, the main process of importation. What you need to know, how it starts, how do you pay, and all that. We're going to take you through that and also show you how you're going to clear your car once it gets here. Thank you once again, and always stay tuned to Urban Drive, your home of cars, your #1 import company in Kenya. Thank you.